So everyone's talking about it, and what it has led to is a huge outpouring of support over the last 24 hours. And Kensington Palace have said that the Prince and Princess of Wales are enormously touched by the kind messages they've received following Catherine's diagnosis.
In fact, the statement from the palace follows the unprecedented video message which was released on Friday evening, where the princess revealed that she was undergoing what she called preventative chemotherapy after tests done following her surgery in January showed that there had been cancer present.
Well, let's talk to former Royal Butler Grant Harrold, who joins us this morning. Good to see you this morning. I mean, this is as we've been saying all weekend, it's an unprecedented move, the way we were told about this cancer diagnosis. But the outpouring of support has been remarkable, hasn't it?
It has. Good morning, Anne. Good morning, Stephen. Absolutely. I mean, it's obviously a big thing for her to actually talk about this. I mean, we all know somebody, or we've got loved ones, or even ourselves, that all have this disease or similar diseases, and it's difficult enough talking, isn't it, to loved ones about it? And this is where she's not only having to tell her family, she's telling the country, the world, and it is a big step, because the one thing I remember working for them or for her was that her privacy is everything to her. It's for both of them. It's really important, and they've managed to get a really good balance between their private and their public. I feel between private and public life, but this is obviously something that would have, of course, it would have absolutely devastated the family so soon after the King's diagnosis. But what's really interesting is the fact that the King has spoken openly, and now she's done the same. This is very unusual, because historically royals did not discuss health issues. As we know with the late Queen and the late Prince Philip, this was a no-go area. And here we've got a very modern royal family where they're actually openly talking about this, which is great, because it's raising, it's not, I'm going to say raising awareness, it's getting people talking about it, probably hopefully getting people to go and get themselves checked. And I think it's really important what she's done, speaking about it, and I really admire it. And at the same time, I think everybody I spoke to is very emotional. I can't tell you how many people would come up to me just almost busting into tears, that it's not the fact of the fact that she's suffering from it, because so many millions do. The fact that she's got this young family, she's trying to carry on, and it's amazing, absolutely amazing what she's the way she's dealt with it, I think.
Can I just ask you, I mean, obviously, having been a royal butler in royal households, you would know, but very clearly we got the impression from King Charles's statement that he has received some of these ordinary letters and cards from members of the public, and it's really impressed upon him. And by the sound of it, Catherine and William have as well. So, I mean, you as a butler, I mean, I presume that they get so much post, but somebody would go through it and give them a handful, would they?
Absolutely. I mean, and I remember all too well when there was an occasion, based up at Highgrove, all the cards and the letters and things that would come in. And when I say there's a lot, there is a lot. And it's quite impossible for them to physically go through every single one. But they've got an amazing team. They've got communications departments. And what they do is they go through them. And it is randomly. They will pick a selection. Sometimes there might be something like one of those letters or one of those cards or something that it draws something to them. And you think that has to be seen. The others, it's very much just, it is a luck of the draw, and they get put in. But they do get passed on. They do see them. A lot of these letters they do see. And I think it definitely helps. I think anybody, again, that's going through something, you're getting letters and cards and things, it just means so much when people care. But this isn't just, I think for us, when we get cards or letters, it's normally from people that we know or loved ones. There'll be, I want to say hundreds of thousands, if not more, letters and cards coming in from across the world of people that she'll probably never even meet. But yet they're taking the time to write to her and to say to her and the family, we're here to support you, and you can do this. Thankfully, so many other millions of people, as you know, Anne, get through this, and this is what's fantastic, is that I believe she will, but these letters will definitely give her encouragement.
Yeah. It's really positive.
It's nice to know, I think, as well, for everybody watching at the moment who feels that they would love to get in touch. It is actually worth writing if you want to.
Oh, absolutely. And I say that to people all the time. Don't think your letters, the chances are the letter will be seen. So definitely put those letters in, because the chances are they will be seen, and it does make a difference. I've seen when they read letters, and I know how happy they are reading some letters when I was there that they would receive from members of the public, people they don't even know.
OK. Grant Harrold, good to see you this morning. Thank you.
Likewise. Thank you.
Thank you. And if you're watching at the moment, have you ever written to a royal? Have you ever heard a response?
I've never written.
No, do you know, last night I thought it would be nice to.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you do one?
No, I haven't done yet. But I was thinking last night, it will probably never get through. There's a lovely story in the papers today about the fact that, well, there are many actually, but the King, obviously, and Princess Catherine were in the London clinic at the same time. And that's where I was treated, funnily enough, so I know those corridors and those rooms and everything. But apparently, on several occasions, the King just put on his dressing gown, and the word was toddle. Somebody said he toddled down the corridor to go and have lunch with Catherine.
That's nice.
I think that's lovely.
They do seem to get it. I was quite touched that he referred to it as his beloved daughter-in-law.
Yes, yeah, they're very close by the look of it.
I thought it was very nice.